Greetings and welcome, my friends. This is Vario. I guess that's what their name is. We kick things off with a shuffler special. This two-lander does have our combo already, and we have cards we can play out to help dig up a third land and get us rolling. As we like to say around here, keep your pants on. They throw down a Boros land, but it enters tapped, so there will be no first turn play. We draw a third land, and we have a removal on top thanks to our Surveil land. Having a pair of removals against Boros should be very good for us, so we'll keep it. They play another tapped land and land a Jite, which could end up being a pain if they have men to follow up on later turns. We'll play out our talent, might as well get it down so we can level it up when we have the opportunity. They throw down with a challenger, and they'll have the mana to equip as well. Even with the counter from their equipment, we can still snipe it with the Virtue. Alright, let's take out their guy. We get back to 20 life, and it's like they didn't hit us at all. Their hand must be pretty awful if they have to resort to using their land to get in for hits. Or they're holding removals. We get another Surveil land, and that will put us up to 5 mana, including the land we have in hand. We need to hit 6 to be able to play out Vraska, so we'll keep the passage we have on top. Let's draw it right away with the Dreadknight. All we need is time to play out these 2 lands, and we can take this game. They activate their land again. Do what you gotta do. The damages are getting up there with their land. Let's play out our knight, and we can hold up mana to snipe their land. We delay our win by a turn, but that's it. They hit our knight with a parting gust, but that means they won't be able to send in their land, and that might have sealed their fate. They have no further action, and we'll be taking our turn. Let's go ahead and get our talent up to level 3. They've got 1 whole turn to do 11 damage, and they've even given us a blocker to block up if we need it. players don't have haste, so that's one guy that can get in for damages. What's next, bro? Like a cartoon character likes to say, that's all, folks. All right, Vraska, get in there. Show him how it's done. GG's, bro. Extra cheese.
Soon we will be the same.
This is Grow. He grows his eggs. No, wait. It's Eigengraw. We're starting this game off with a 3-lander that's got a pair of removals, as well as draw in the form of a Dreadknight. I like it. Keep. They start off with a Surveil land, and they send one of their men to an early grave. That's a Faithful in the grave. Reanimator strikes again. And that's their main man going into the grave. All they need is time and opportunity until they can fire off their reanimation spell. They play out a Collector's Vault. The question is whether we let them keep it, or if we snipe it to stop them from filtering through their deck. I think we have to take it away, right? It's best to try to slow them down. That'll buy us time to figure out a way to take them down. Their entire deck is Voldemort and ways to reanimate him and cards that filter through the deck. Very creative, bro. We'll power up our angry outhouse and send it on in. We're pretty close to having the mana for the Virtue, and we could steal their Voldemort, but let's not take any chances on them springing a surprise reanimation. Let's snipe their Voldemort right out of his coffin. Good night, sleep tight, don't let the sharks bite. You can feel them realizing the wheels have fallen off. What am I going to do now? Maybe you can discard another Voldemort, bro. Keep your hopes up. I mean, there you go. You can use Lily to toss another Voldemort and then wait for the reanimation. We'll toss the land. They oopsie-poopsie and send in their men. Should have kept one back to block. This invites us to activate the outhouse again and smash Lily. When it comes to Lily, smash or pass, boys, we gotta smash. We've defeated their entire strategy with one land.
That's my cue to leave.
We've got a removal on top, and we'll keep it. We'll draw it with our Dreadknight, and we can snipe one of their men on their turn. They beseech, but going for another Voldemort is probably not going to do a whole lot at this point. They do send their men, we'll snipe one and take the damage from the other. They're hitting for 2, but we'll be hitting for 3, and we have 6 life waiting to be cashed in. There's nothing that's all that dangerous in their grave, but we'll play out the virtue and start taking the men they have anyways. Please throw out another Voldemort. We'd love to invite him to play on the shark side. They beseech some more. Maybe they grabbed the wrong thing the first time. Make sure it's something good, bro. You're going to want a good card. We'll snipe their last guy, then we can get in for damages without them being able to block up. Their next turn will be their last unless they've got a pile of removals they searched out with Beseech. Don't tell me they went and dug up a vault as one of their cards. Come on, bro. It's way too late for that now. We got them thanks to our manland. GG's, bro. This is no chems if... No, wait, it's knock I'm stiff. May the stiffness be all yours, bro. We get a 3-lander with a good mix of cards, including a pair of removals and some ramp. Half the combo is here too, so that's good. Keep your pants on. Is everyone playing Reanimator these days? What's going on? We'll snipe their guy. He's better in the grave than on board anyways. Keeping the board clear through the early game is better for us too as we get the chance to set up. They milled away mostly lands. It's good to know they're playing the Great Door. If we can snipe cards out of their grave to keep it in check, we should definitely do so. They get a faithful down and then follow it up with a bat. Make sure you don't take a combo piece, bro. They do take the talent, but that leaves us the removal. It's not an easy choice to make, but slowing us down is the right thing to do. We'll go for the Dreadknight draw, and we'll play him out as well. They go for removal on our Dreadknight, and they toss out a Voldemort. We clearly don't see what you're doing over there. What they should have done was wait until the end of our turn to fire off the removal. Then they could have used their Faithful to get their Voldemort. In a horrible twist of fate, they play out another Faithful, and with 2 of them, we won't be able to stop their reanimation unless we draw another removal. We don't draw the removal, but we do have an angry outhouse to foil their plans. They'll have to kill us with 1/1 men. It's always a great sign when they use Mirex right away to generate a token. Got a lot of options over there, bro? I think we've drawn land over the past 3 or 4 turns. But that's all right, they don't have much going on. Let's get our talent back, and we can get started on paving the way to our combo. They get a timely duress. The only problem is we have double Vraska in hand. You'll need another duress, bro. Or you're toast. No jam. All right, level 3. Unless they get another duress, it's GG's. We'll be able to fire off our combo on our next turn. They try to bring the pain, but they don't have enough to threaten lethal. They're not designed to try to win with damage in combat without their precious Voldemort. Let's close this out. Nice try, bro. Good night, sleep tight, don't let the sharks bite. Cheese for the win.
Embrace it. All becomes stone. Soon we will be the same.
This is basket case. No, wait, it's only basket, no case. We've gotten a 3-lander with a pair of Surveil lands, which is great. A couple of removals, too, along with our ramp Overlord and half of our combo. Keep. Is mono white aggro a thing? No, wait. It's Selesnya Agor, apparently. They've dropped half their hand already for a pair of rather small men. Let's cut their team in half. Sure, they get a card, and they still have a guy, but they are 1 removal away from not having a board. They are really trying to make the small men thing work. Sure, we're going to take some hits here, but that's generally how it plays out. They're already down to 1 card in hand too, so they're running out of ammo. With what they have on board, we still have time, so we'll play out our Overlord with Impending and get ourselves set up with a 4th land. That will enable all our removals. We drew a cut down, which is absolutely perfect. We could take a moment to level up our talent, but I think we'll end up using all our mana on removals. That has got to be one of the worst enchantment removals I've seen in a long while. Before it lands, we'll snipe the guy they were going to put it on. GG's, bro, you're done. No, wait, they're still playing for some reason? That guy is going to get counters? Well, he was, but he got a case of death, and he's going to an early grave. Now all they've got is a 1/1 to do all the heavy lifting. All that's left to do is snipe their last guy, and for the moment, we're in the clear. We get another Overlord, so we'll play him out, and we can even take our talent up to level 2. We'll level up again, and we'll send in the Overlord for beatings. And that will give us the mana we need to combo out. We could probably smash for the win, but let's close the game out right away.
Phyrexian life will rise.
GG's, extra cheese.
Your completion.
This is a guy who likes X in his name, even though it doesn't look right. Okay then, we're blessed with going first, and we have a 3-lander with removals, ramp, and half our combo. Keep your pants on. We'll get our talent down while they only have an island in play. If they have counters, at least we got half our combo down. They land a mana doll, better than a blow-up doll, I always say. We'll play out our Cornucopia, then tap it to snipe their doll. We'll be doing the ramping around here. I have seen people play the Recruit by itself. You have to play it with Offspring. It's simply more effective and it's worth the cost. We get an Overlord, which will be our play. Then we'll take our talent up to level 2. For now, we can take the opponent's hits, but we will want to do something about their men. That ramp we can't do anything about, but that will use up their turn. It's a little too early for Nissa. We've got only 5 mana, and that will make her a bit too small. Maybe if we had 6. Anyways, this turn we have to take out one of their rabbits before they start to multiply. A brawler in this economy. How did they pay for that? I need to see some credit card statements. A Vraska shows up in time to save our bacon. If we get a 6th land before we die of death, let's at least prepare for another land to show up on time by taking our talent to level 3. With a brawler, even their little dolls are freaky large. All right, land or we are dead. We are dead, ladies and shark men. We'll go down with the ship. Let's play out Nissa and at least make a blocker. After the counters get put on, we have a 16-16. We'll eat some of their men on our way out. They are thinking about this one. You hit the attack all button, bro. They add another guy to their board, but all they have to do is swing in. Wait, hold the phone. Did they not attack? And we drew a land. We're about to steal another one. That's unbelievable. We're not going to fudge around. Let's get Vraska down and take them to Combo Town. They should have had this one, but they gave it away. GG's, bro. GG's. Extra cheese. And that, my friends, is another satisfied customer.